Section 1. The search for the real productivity hack. कंपनीज आज प्रोडक्टिविटी टूल्स ढूंढ रही हैं, पर असली प्रोडक्टिविटी हैक है मेडिटेशन. Today's companies are searching for productivity tools, but the real productivity hack is meditation. This simple truth is often overlooked in the frantic race for the next best app or software. Businesses invest heavily in project management platforms, communication tools, complex analytics. These tools promise to organize our tasks, streamline our collaboration, measure our every output. Yet, they often address only the external mechanics of work, not the internal state of the person doing it. The modern workplace is a landscape of constant notifications, back-to-back meetings, ever-growing to-do lists. This environment creates a state of perpetual mental clutter and high-alert stress. While a new app might help you organize that clutter, it does not quiet the mind that has to navigate it. Employees often feel overwhelmed, not because they lack the right software, but because they lack the mental space to focus. The relentless pursuit of external solutions is like trying to upgrade a car's navigation system while ignoring the fact that the engine is overheating. Section 2. The corporate giants leading the way. The idea of meditation at work is not just a theoretical concept. It is a proven strategy being implemented by top companies. These organizations don't embrace fads. Data-driven results, oriented, fiercely competitive. Their adoption of meditation programs proves tangible benefits. A mindful workforce is a more productive workforce. They're investing significant resources to make meditation accessible. This signals a major shift in how corporate culture views mental fitness. Google Search Inside Yourself, built to boost emotional intelligence via mindfulness. It became so successful it spun off into an independent institute. Apple Steve Jobs practiced Zen meditation. The ethos of simplicity and focus remains. Quiet spaces and meditation resources at work. Intel Awake at Intel reached thousands across the globe. The program trains employees in mindfulness to cope with stress and boost focus. Participants reported significant decreases in stress levels. Participants reported an increase in well-being. Section 3. The science of a calm mind. The corporate embrace of meditation is not based on anecdotal evidence alone. It is supported by a growing body of scientific research that provides clear proof of its benefits. Studies from universities' research institutions around the world are quantifying the positive impact of mindfulness on the brain and our work performance. These numbers tell a simple but powerful story. Meditation tangibly changes how our minds work for the better. The data makes a compelling case for any leader serious about boosting team effectiveness, sustainably and healthily. One of the most significant documented benefits is a dramatic improvement in focus. In our world of constant digital distractions, the ability to sustain attention on a single task is a superpower. Regular meditation strengthens the brain's prefrontal cortex, concentration and decision-making center. Some research reports up to a 60% improvement in focus for meditators. Less time wasted on multitasking, more time for deep, meaningful work that drives real progress. Meditation is a powerful antidote to workplace burnout, which costs companies billions. Stress floods our system with hormones like cortisol, impairing cognition and causing exhaustion. Meditation lowers stress hormones, promoting calm and recovery. Fewer sick days, higher employee morale. To understand why meditation is so effective, it helps to use a simple and relatable analogy. Think of your mind as a high-performance laptop. When you first get it, it runs smoothly and quickly. You can open multiple applications, switch between them, effortlessly process information with incredible speed. This is like a fresh, well-rested mind at the beginning of the day, ready to tackle any challenge that comes its way. The system is cool, efficient, and operating at its peak potential. It feels effortless to be productive. Now, imagine running that laptop for hours on end without a break. You open dozens of browser tabs, run several heavy software programs simultaneously, ignore all the pop-up warnings about low memory. Soon, the machine starts to slow down. The cooling fan whirs loudly, the chassis gets hot to the touch, applications begin to freeze or crash. This is exactly what happens to a stressful mind. It becomes an overheated laptop. The good news is that you don't need to become a Zen master or sit for hours in silence to get the profound benefits of meditation. The key is not length, it's consistency. Integrate small, simple practices into your work routine, and they can massively improve your focus, reduce stress levels, and boost overall well-being. Make mindfulness practical and accessible, not another daunting task. Start small, sustainable habits. Even a few minutes a day can rewire your brain for calm and clarity. Try a short, guided meditation session. Use free apps and videos. Some sessions are as short as 5 minutes. Listen before you open your email. That sets a calm, focused tone for the rest of a hectic day. It helps you move from the rush of your commute into mindful presence. And engage intentionally, not reactively. Find a quiet corner or put on your headphones at your desk. Practice simple breathing exercises, especially before a big presentation or a difficult conversation. A basic technique is box breathing. Inhale for a count of 4, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4, hold again for 4. A few cycles activate your relaxation response. Slow your heart rate, calm your nerves. Do it anywhere, anytime, without anyone noticing. An immediate stress tool. Companies can create space for short mental breaks. Establish a no-meeting block or set up a small quiet room for brief reflection. Leaders can start meetings with 1 minute of silence to help everyone center and arrive present. These small actions normalize mental breaks and show the company values employee well-being. True workplace wellness is the foundation for lasting workplace success. Google, Apple, Intel जैसे corporates meditation programs run करते हैं. Studies show meditators में focus 60% improve, burnout कम, creativity double. Meditation employees को calm plus innovative बनाता है. Stressful mind एक overheated laptop है. Meditation cooling fan है, जो performance smooth रखता है. While digital tools can help manage our workflow, meditation helps manage our mind. It provides a direct path to mental clarity and resilience, which are the true foundations of sustainable high performance. It addresses the root cause of distraction and burnout, rather than just treating the symptoms. Visionary leaders are beginning to understand that the most significant gains are not found in a faster processor or a new dashboard, but in a calmer, more focused, more resilient. They are realizing that investing in the mental well-being of their employees is not just a perk, but a strategic imperative. The ultimate productivity hack is not a piece of code you install on your computer, but a practice you cultivate within yourself. Workplace wellness. Workplace success. Meditation से possible. क्या meditation आपके रिश्तों को heal कर सकता है? जवाब है हाँ. Can meditation heal your relationships? The answer is yes. This is a question that resonates deep within the heart of many partnerships today, where connection often feels strained and fragile. We live in a world filled with constant demands, a perpetual state of doing that leaves little room for simply being. This external pressure seeps into our inner world, manifesting as stress. When we are stressed, we are not our true selves. We are a version of ourselves operating from a place of survival. We are a version of ourselves operating from a place of fight or flight. Our words can become weapons. Our silence can become a wall. Our ability to truly see the person we love becomes clouded by our own inner turmoil. Think about the last time you had a needless argument with your partner. Where did it truly begin? Often these conflicts are not born from the issue at hand, but from the accumulated stress of the day, the week, even the month. Stress makes the ego powerful and loud. It convinces us that we must be right, that our perspective is the only one that matters, that our feelings of hurt or anger must be validated immediately. This ego-driven state closes the door to listening. Miscommunication is not merely a possibility, it becomes an inevitability. The path out of this cycle of relational stress begins not with changing your partner, but with changing your own inner state. This is the quiet revolution of meditation. It is a journey inward, a deliberate act of disengaging from the external chaos to connect with the silent awareness that lies within each of us. When you sit in meditation, you are not trying to stop your thoughts or empty your mind. You are simply observing the flow of your inner world without judgment. This simple act of detached observation begins a powerful cascade of physiological changes within the body, starting with the very chemistry that fuels our stress responses and emotional reactivity. Scientifically, what we call stress is linked to the release of specific hormones, cortisol, adrenaline. These chemicals are designed for short-term survival. They prepare the body to face an immediate threat. However, in our modern lives, the threats are often chronic. Work deadlines, financial worries, relational conflict, leading to a constant, low-grade activation of this system. Meditation serves as a direct antidote. Numerous studies have demonstrated that a regular meditation practice can significantly lower cortisol levels. As the body learns to enter a state of deep rest, it sends signals to the brain that the threat has passed, allowing the entire nervous system to shift from a state of high alert to one of rest and repair. This hormonal shift has a profound effect on our emotional landscape. The transformative power of meditation on relationships is not merely philosophical, it is rooted in the remarkable neuroplasticity of the human brain. The brain is not a static organ, it is constantly being reshaped by our experiences, thoughts, and behaviors. When we engage in a regular meditation practice, we are actively training our brain to operate from a different set of neural pathways. We are weakening the circuits associated with fear, reactivity, self-centeredness. We are strengthening circuits tied to calmness, empathy, connection. This rewiring shows up in scientific studies as real changes to brain structure. Researchers using fMRI scans have found that consistent meditation can lead to a decrease in the gray matter density of the amygdala. The amygdala is the brain's fear center, the primitive limbic part responsible for initiating the fight or flight response. A less reactive amygdala means we're less likely to be hijacked by emotion during conflict. Instead of seeing a partner's disagreement as a personal attack, the brain can process it calmly. That shift helps break destructive communication patterns and enables constructive dialogue. At the same time, meditation increases activity and connectivity in the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex handles emotional regulation, rational decision-making, and considering another's perspective. A stronger prefrontal cortex gives us more control over impulses. It lets us pause, reflect, and choose a loving response instead of reacting. In relationships, that means navigating disagreements with wisdom and compassion rather than raw emotion from the amygdala. A small but growing body of research on couples who meditate has pointed toward these tangible benefits. Couples who engage in mindfulness practices together report higher satisfaction, greater intimacy, and improved communication. These findings show meditation is both a personal and relational tool, enhancing the neural hardware for deep connection. Imagine your relationship is a beautiful piece of music, a symphony composed of shared moments, laughter, love. Now imagine someone turns the volume knob on a nearby radio to max, blasting static and noise. The beautiful symphony is still playing, but you can no longer hear it. This static is stress, the internal noise of anxiety, worry, ego. Meditation is the hand that gently turns down that volume. It doesn't remove the radio. Life brings challenges, but it reduces the noise to a manageable background hum. As stress decreases, the relationship's music becomes audible again. You start to hear the gentle melodies you had forgotten. You notice the soft rhythm of your partner's breathing as you lie next to them at night. You appreciate the harmony in a shared smile across a crowded room. When stress is lower, conflicts sound different, a dissonance you can both hear and resolve. Embarking on this path does not require you to become a monk or retreat to a mountaintop. The journey toward a more mindful relationship begins with small, simple, consistent steps. It is about planting tiny seeds of stillness in the soil of your daily life and nurturing them together. The goal is not perfection, but presence. Here are 3 simple steps to start. First, commit to a short daily sitting. Find a comfortable place. Sit together for just 5 minutes each day, morning or evening. Simply close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. When minds wander, gently return. Second, learn to breathe together during difficult moments. Pause, look at each other, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Finally, introduce a silent, loving-kindness practice with simple phrases. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease.